not what you want to ever do.
3 guards on bench.
Yeah, 3 guards on bench.
3 guards on bench, yeah. If there's no other comments, shall we move on to the team with the really tall fox?
Yep. Seattle.
Fox.
4 and 5
Fox
first
is also good
assessment.
turnovers.
4 and 5 first assessment. 6 and 6 second assessment.
Mm-hmm.
A nice thing is Tall Fox is the only one on their team with a foul trouble or turnover trouble.
Yeah. Just gonna
Foul
note right
Fox.
now, Daniel Kuvianic is out on an injury till the 23rd, day-to-day.
Well, it's a day-to-day. So he's
Yeah.
just going to sit on bench 7 for 1 game, and then he should be good.
Yeah.
And it's that knee of his.
Now, for this team, I will say this team has for a very long time run a 1-1. And I am trying something with them where I'm going to try and run them as a 0-2 for a little while.
Okay.
Interesting.
Drive the defense up. Not surprising, though. Oh, I don't even want to look at Trayshawn's numbers.
You want me to look at it for you?
Red across the board. So red.
Oddly, this team does not have anyone yet that's over 10 double-doubles.
Ooh, poor Trishawn.
Jerry and DQ are
sucks.
both very close at 9, though DQ does have a triple.
DQ got a triple? Yay. Yay, Hero Bear!
I'm sure Wendy is happy. Jake is pretty much ignoring the fact he doesn't shoot threes. Pretty much green across the board. With the exception of this one blatant red way back here.
One blatant red?
His turnovers?
Oh, yeah. The bright red one.
The bright red turnover. Everything else is green.
Yep. And being as big as he is, I'm not surprised he's not shooting threes.
Considering if he's tall enough that he could basically wouldn't even need to jump, just reach up.
Drop it in there.
Yeah, DQ's tall 'enough for that, too.
Just reach up and drop it in there.
Yep, Barnaby can do that even. Well, because Jake is currently at 7'10", so...
I know the last assessment, it's like, oh, hey, Jerry is actually low. It's like, no, I actually had the wrong numbers for the last 3 columns. And this time it's the right one. Yeah, Jerry is also one of the best point guards in the league. And not bad shooting, 44. So average field goal percentage. Decent 3-point percentage. Not in turnover trouble.
Yeah.
Highest offensive rating on the team.
This team feels a little more balanced than a lot of the teams we've looked at.
That said, they still have a lot of red.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not even just Trishawn. Anel is not great. Arturo is not great.
I just like beating up myself and my characters.
Arturo's never been great. He's more of a glorified cheerleader from the bench, really.
Doug Day is very much really good at defense, and he gets some minutes, but not much.
Yeah.
Because not really good offense, but he's really good on defense.
Probably another good reason for Arturo not being real great. He's only played 58 minutes, almost an hour, and he's only done all that.
Yeah. I did send in a boost for Trayshawn, but I can't even remember what I boosted on him.
Let's see. Let's look. Seattle, I will say, is like has a ton of people that wanted boosts.
Well, Seattle's got a lot of active creators on it.
7 of the Seattle players asked for a boost.
Oh, wow.
Trayshawn was jump and field goal.
Okay.
Which his field goal should go up a little bit, so it's not as 33.
Jump is more of a personal
Jump is sort of an
story thing for him.
all-around. Jump will actually help with your field goal percentage, but it'll also help with your defensive ratings.
I picked it more as a story thing because one of my things when I entered Trishawn was I wanted him to develop to have the highest vertical jump in the league.
And that is fine. Let's see.
Team says jump at Trishawn says how high?
Pretty much.
Lots of decent. Problem with the issue is like, okay, Seattle has the problem of not, like, I keep rotating the bottom of the bench, but none of them are really standing out that much.
Yeah. And you've still got an empty space on the deep reserves.
That lonely empty spot.
Which should not be for a guard, because they have 5.
They have
Plenty of
enough
guards.
guards. They have enough guards. They don't need any more.
No, they've got plenty. If anything, they probably need
Small forward.
forward.
Looks like.
Yeah, it
They
looks like
have 2 pure centers and 3 bigs, so they have 5 pure guards and 5 bigs.
and 2 pure forwards.
I probably have a forward I could trade to them, but at the same time, I don't want them to run away with the division or run away to the playoffs again.
And personally, I would consider Kenny more of a pure guard because he is a little too short to be a small forward. But he's also been playing as their backup point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've got a balanced bench this time.
Mostly balanced, yeah. Kenny.
We've got a swing for a forward, a big for a guard,
Yeah,
a guard,
Kenny
a
is
center.
5'11", which is for a shooting guard, okay. For a small forward, 5'11" small forward.
You're going to be kind of screwed.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been
'Cause,
playing
I mean,
him as the backup point guard, so he's the.
Evan's playing real nice, though.
Yeah, I've had one person that's like, okay, why are you playing Nico over Evan? It's like, well, because the numbers say Nico's slightly better.
Yeah.
Just slightly better.
And then naturally, Nico's owner is like, hey, Nico's
And-
doing a lot better, getting a lot more points now. I'm happy. It's like, okay, sure.
Yeah, Nico's actually doing really good. So yeah.
I also
Yeah,
had it's
just-
like another thing. It's like Natalie Bellamari's character is like, I need more playtime. It's like, okay, I'll try putting you on the bench 3, and they kept sort of. But then Bobby Baylor still kept doing as many points as they did with half the time. It's like, I gave you like 4 games. I'm going to have to switch you back.
Yeah.
I hope they don't mind. I tried giving him more time. It's just that it's like, well. Yeah, I know there's like a lot of the players, like some of the guards I really need to focus on, like Anel, who is pretty much red across the board. We have Trishawn, who's red across the board. Arturo De La Rosa is pretty much red across the board. Well, good defensive rebounding, but
Well, I already asked for my boosts on Trayshawn, so I can't
Yeah.
really.
And
even
then
Baylor
also,
is sort of at best like mostly red across the board.
Anel's your rookie shooting guard by Red Moon. I'm surprised he's not doing that well. That's shocking. I believe Anel was top 20. No, he wasn't. Never mind.
No, he wasn't, because I was going to pick him up in the
Yeah.
second
Right,
round.
right.
but Seattle stole him right before I could get him.
Right.
So what do we think
He kinda-
Seattle needs?
A real
Needs some
soft.
field goal boosting.
A solid small forward.
And yeah, a solid small forward in there.
I'm going to say it's like, okay, I probably need to focus a lot more on boosting the bench. Like, Jake Turner is probably fine where he is.
Yeah, leave
Jerry
Jakey alone.
Naranjo is probably about fine where she is.
Jake, you don't need no more boosts.
DQ, well, not only that, but Jake already got his 10 from his personal boost. That's probably more than enough. DQ probably doesn't really need much more in boosts. So Seattle's main stars probably don't need that much more. I'm probably better off spending it on the bench.
Yeah, because that seems to
doing?
be
Margaret's
Seattle's
okay, never mind.
Achilles heel right now. Is their bench is a fair bit weaker than any of their starters. I mean, they've got a couple of decent bench players like Kinney and Evan, but I mean, other than that, all of them are below average.
Well, Bobby Baylor is okay for a pretty much backup power forward because he has decent defense.
He's also been around too. He's been drafted in 2004, so considering this is his 12th year, he's actually doing okay.
And similarly, we have Doug Day, who sucks at offense, but really good on defense.
Yeah. But yeah, that would probably be the one thing, is just boost the bench.
Yeah.
And get a small forward.
I think those are only 2 notes for them. Any other notes, people?
Nope, I think that's probably good.
They're currently middling of the pack, and so they likely might still sneak in. Sort of weird to think that Seattle, the team that made the finals last year, is
like
actually
way down.
the bottom of their division right now.
Yep.
It's still pretty early, though. They can still bounce back up.
It's not a bad rating, 10 and 11, that says they're about average. But still, it's to think the team that went to finals is only middling of the pack.
But this entire season seems to be right now, it's surprises. I mean, you got Vegas that went from freaking bottom of the mountain to king of the hill. You got teams like Arizona, who did really good last year, falling away. Plymouth falling away. Pittsburgh falling away.
Well, Plymouth was expected. Pittsburgh, that went from like one of the best records in the league and currently the worst, but we'll get to them. Anyway,
we'll get to them in a little bit.
Next
Alaska's
team,
next.
Alaska.
Over to Santa Claus's Garden,
4
Alaska.
and 5. The first assessment since then have gone 4 and 7.
Not so good.
So now we're really starting to get into the teams. We need to spend a lot of time on how they can help.
Yeah. So first of all, we got 2 bad turnover ratings. One in Fuafua. Fuafua?
Yeah, Fuafua. He's a center though, so he can be forgiven for that.
And Otis Najak.
The fox, the battery fox who likes to crash into Barbie's crotch.
Yes. So Najak's turnovers are definitely a concern because he's a small forward.
And he's also starting.
Yep.
Alaska, wow, Alaska is really playing it. They're doing a 2-1, but their fourth quarter is also aggressive.
Okay.
So they're doing 3 quarters at 3, and then the fourth quarter is at a 5.
Ooh, they're taking risks. Currently, no injury, but they've had a lot of injuries this season.
I'm sure Mitch will say, it's like, oh, my character's not good, but honestly, right now, Ambrose Slade is probably one of the best players on the team.
Yeah, and
Ogun Okayu is out for injury right now.
He's actually been cleared as of yesterday.
Ogun is cleared. Kilisamasi's on a day-to-day.
No.
Kilisamasi?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. No.
Not according to the injuries list.
Looking at their lineup thing, it says he is.
How? Let me wait.
Yeah, according to the injury list on the wiki, he's not, but
maybe Stevie didn't update. Let me look at the last game here.
That's possible.
I'm taking a look here.